and welcome to my channel. I'm Leslie and this is my living room. So today I want to start off by saying sorry I didn't have a video out last week. It was super busy with getting back to work, getting back to classes. Come to find out my daughter is moving her wedding up to October 9th, which is a little over a month away. So, yeah, life. I have about 5 more doors to paint on the kitchen, and I've started a color for the walls. It's not hitting me, it's not wowing me, but I'm trying to keep going with it and just see how I feel once I get a good portion of the kitchen done, and then I look at it with daylight, with nighttime, you know, I'll decide then. But when I put the very first stroke on, I was like, oh no. And then I was like, no, I need to give it a chance. I need to try and like put at least, you know, 1 coat on a major part, you know, do 1 wall, do 1 something. So I've started that process as well. So I am switching from, like, I will paint 1 coat on the cabinets. I will go over and paint or spackle or do whatever I need to do in the kitchen. Come back, do another coat, come over here, do another coat. Like, so I'm just frog jumping the 2 projects to kind of get them both knocked out. Today is Saturday, September 4th. I have Monday off, so I would like to just work all day today, maybe a little bit of tomorrow if I have to, and get that done. And then I have some Amazon things that are coming to finish up the kitchen and start working on another space that I'm gonna redo. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna take you to see where the progress is in the kitchen, the new color of the kitchen. When I'm done, I'll come back in, give you guys a full view of the completed work. I really need for you guys to tell me what you think about this wall color. And then the next clips will be the Amazon haul and the beginning of the next steps. So, stay tuned. Alright, so here's where we are right now. We're having a cup of coffee. I have these 2 doors and these 3 doors to do. Here is the progress. The kitchen's a wreck, so you know what's new. I have neglected all of my duties. So here, hi kitten. Here's that. My hope, I know the dog's toy is annoying and I'm sorry. My hope is that I can get all of this done today. At least the cabinets, I know I will. I don't know about the painting, we'll see. Because I'm gonna paint under here. I have to paint above there, there, above there, there, and then under here has to be painted. So we'll see what we can do, but I'm going to show you the color. So it's called Sea Mist. It's by Sherwin-Williams. It's kind of a greenish gray. I felt like it would help it to flow from the living room into the kitchen. When you look at it next to the old paint, it's like really green. And I'm just not sure that I like it. I'm not sure that it's the right color. So I did that. I did this wall, and then one of the cabinet doors fell and put a hole in it, so I had to patch it. I did that part. I did this part, which I feel like you can see that color better right there. I did this part. So I feel like with this view, it goes fine with that gray. It's this view that I'm just not sure of. I feel like it doesn't really go with the sage color. I feel like it's too bright. Maybe too yellow. I don't know. So I'm trying to give it a chance. I'm going to do, finish up this wall and then start in over here. And, you know, because I'll be able to see some of that wall back there. And I think with that view right there, it'll help me to know what the color looks like. But tell me what you guys think. I'd really appreciate your feedback. All right, more later. Okay guys, so this craziness right here is the light that was up under here that I'm getting rid of. And so I've gotten it this far. I just have to get these caps off. I've turned off the electricity to this. It goes to this switch. It's fine. Everything is fine. So I got to get these caps off. I'm going to take this down. The only problem is the light that I ordered to put in its place is a flush mount ceiling light. And I don't know if that means I'm going to have to drill a hole and run the wires up and back down again. If I can, if there's hopefully a spot in the mount where I can run the wires through. I don't know. We'll see. But that's where I am now. The cabinets are 99% done besides this area right here that has to be painted. Gotta lift you over the thing. Okay. So yeah, that's pretty much done. My battery's getting ready to die. That's got that greenish color on there. Can't even see it. It's so pale you can barely see it. So I think it'll be okay. It's a much cooler color in the daylight and a much warmer color in the evening light. But this is where I am right now. I'm going to replace that light, hopefully, and I will be back once I wrestle with it and get it out of the wall. Alright guys, I'm back. My first delivery from Amazon just arrived, so I'm just plopping down on the floor. Going to show you what I got. I had stated earlier that I wanted to go for a more neutral, less orange and yellow and bright colors for the fall. At least until after Halloween, because I can't deal with 3 months of those bright colors everywhere, because I decorate every space, which I may not even do. I may just decorate my little corner over here and, you know, maybe a couple of other things. I don't know. I'm just trying to decide, but right now I'm just trying to finish this kitchen and my poor hands hurt so bad. So let me, Duke, stop. No, no. You have toys to chew on. You don't chew on my Amazon box. You freak. I was able to get that light off as well. And the new one just came in. So I'm going to show you what I'm going to replace it with. Hopefully. But I purchased these garlands. It comes in a pack of 2. And it just has those more neutral greens, yellow. It just kind of looks like an early fall type of colors. And this is one that Liz, Traditions by the Seasons, uses, who I would trust over anybody because she's like the decorating queen. So I'm going to try these. I've got one I'm going to put one in my bedroom and then one somewhere down here. I'm just not sure where. Then I'm going to be making the favors for my daughter's wedding in October. And it's going to be an outdoor wedding. I don't know if we'll have our first, oh, that's not the right box. I don't know if we will have our first frost by then. Usually we don't. So the mosquitoes may still be out. I don't know. But I ordered a pack of 30 because it's just going to be a small intimate wedding of these glass 2-ounce spray bottles. You know, it's got that amber color to it, which is a great fall color. So I'm just going to get some clear sticker paper and print, you know, the saying out, plop them on here. Pour in some bug spray, and that's that. So 30 of those wrapped well. You know, I went into Dollar Tree last night and I saw that they had a package of 2-ounce spray bottles, clear plastic, for $1, which means I could have spent 15. I spent like 23 on these because I wanted to kind of up the elegance, if you will, with the glass. I didn't want it to be some cheesy cheap thrown together. I wanted it to look like it was handmade with care and with thought and with love for her guests. So that's why I chose these. Then I'll take you back over to the light. It's just wires hanging now. I got that metal piece off. I ended up having to cut a wire because my hands just do not have the strength to pull the clamps off. But this, Doug, come here. Come here. Come here. No, you in my damn directions. Excuse my language. Anyway, I could run the wires through here. This is the one that I got to go above the sink. It's just a cage. You put this on the top and it just hangs down over the sink. Because it's open like that, I'm kind of glad because I feel like, well, there's a hole here, so I can run the wires through there, I guess. Anyway, we're going to install that. So, I'm going to let my camera battery charge. I'm going to take a break, get something to eat. Let me take you over to show you my little wires that I have hanging. I realized that I have not screwed on. I haven't drilled my holes on a couple of these, so I'm going through and doing that now. But there's the wires. I just have to figure out, I know that the black one is the cool, so I would imagine the green is the hot. They had that black one going to the on-off switch, which I don't know that I would need because I don't have an on-off switch. Yeah, so we're going to need those directions. I mean, I'm not an electrician, but I have had a friend that's an electrician for many, many years, and I do know the basics. I just need to know which wires go where, and it's fine. All right, so we will be back. All right, guys, so I have installed the light. The previous one was covered up all of these wires and things back here. This one is just a regular flush mount to the ceiling, but because I have to let those wires go into here, I had to leave that open, so it's, you know, whatever. I did my first coat of white paint under there. I'll do a second one, but I wanted to get this done. It's a 60-watt bulb. It's a bit too bright. So that's my project number one. My other Amazon box came in, which was a package of Edison bulbs to use in that, which obviously we see now is going to be too bright. And I'm replacing my overhead light with this. So this also is going to be a semi-flush mount where it hangs a little bit down from the wall or from the ceiling. So yeah, that will be installed tomorrow because I cannot do any more electrical work tonight. Again, I turned off the electricity to this source. It's, hi kitten, it's on this same switch as my garbage disposal, so I figured the garbage disposal fuse was the one to hit to turn it off, and it was. I tested it before I did any work with the wiring to make sure it was truly off. So always safety first. If you aren't sure about what you're doing, don't do it. Have a professional do it. Anyway, so that's all of the vlog for tonight. Tomorrow, I'm going to get up and probably do another coat on this. Well, probably. No, I will be doing another coat on these cabinets. I'm trying to decide if I want to paint this wall or not, because I'm thinking when I get my new countertops, I could just have them go all the way up. I don't know. I guess I'll paint it just in case that option's too expensive. But, I mean, here's the color. Can't really see it, but it's there. So I read up on the color. It's called Sea Salt by Sherwin-Williams, and you can see it in the left side where it's more green, and the right where it's that color they had here. Anyway, this sea salt color, they say, is a very popular color because with overhead light type of electrical lights, whatever, it looks more warm, but during the day the blue tones come out, and I'm like, you know, when I was looking at it all day today, I was like, I don't know if I'm gonna like that. You see how it has that blue in it next to that blue, and how it's warm there. So it's kind of a chameleon color, and I just don't know if it's going to be the right color, but we're going to see. We're just going to paint the kitchen and let it be. So I'm going to finish up the kitchen tomorrow. I'll probably end this vlog after I've finished, but for right now, all of the cabinets are done. One light is up. The second light will go up tomorrow, after I paint all of my walls, I'll put my roosters up and things like that. I don't know if I'm going to hang my decor back up here. I don't know. We'll see. Anyway, I will see you tomorrow. What do you say, Pookie Bear? So, I don't know what my last clip was in this vlog, but I've been just kind of painting random areas, trying to decide if I like this color, and, you know, I've realized that it's just one of those chameleon colors that changes with the light. It's more cool with the daylight and warm with evening electric lights, I guess you could say. So I have it there. Oh, here's my light that I hung. I ended up drilling a hole into the back to run the wires through so it would be more flush. And I'm not exactly sure what to do to cover those wires, but I did put a coat of the green, sea mist green here, under here, over here. It's so pale, light pale, you can barely see it, but I'm going to run it up here. I did a little bit right there as far as I could reach. So yeah, I've just got to paint that. I've got to paint above that cabinet. Got to paint that side and over there, and then I've got to get down along these cabinets where that is. And then I've decided that I'm going to paint the backsplash all the way around in case I decide not to run my countertops all the way up. That way I can at least have paint on there. Now, my refrigerator is not on wheels. It's, you know, I can't just pull it out because I'm scared it's gonna mess up the floor. So that won't be getting painted behind. And I may be able to get this out. I haven't looked to see if there's any wheels or anything on this, but if not, it will be painted around. And I also got in, my next thing I want to do is replace this red brick. I just don't think it flows well. I wanted something that I could really blend with my darker colors in here, my tans and my grays and all of that, because I wanted to paint the walls more of a grayish, like a gray beige. So I got a brown pattern. You can see next, well, you can't, but anyway, let's try this way. Hold on. Alright, so you can see next to this wall it's more of a browns, dark browns, tans, creams. That's what I prefer. I mean, I love the look of these old bricks, but it's just too pink for me. It's just too pink. So that's going to end this vlog. I know it's been a while since we've chatted because this is what I've been doing, this kitchen. It's a hot mess. I cleaned it once today, and then I got tools out again because I hung up that light, and then I had to fix it. And then I, did some painting and stuff. Oh, and then I found my candle, and I lit this morning because it's the exact color that I'm painting, sea salt and thyme. And if you put it, oh god, ow, my hands. And if you put it next to, I think I painted that, I don't know, I can't tell, it's such a light color, I'm telling you. But if you put it next to, exactly, it's exactly. So that's pretty cool. All right, I'm gonna go upload this. See you then, guys. You're gonna have hopefully a normal schedule of videos this week. We'll see. Okay? Take it easy. See you in the next one. Bye.